Today I'm at Firefighters Park in Troy, Michigan, and as you can see, it's -8 degrees C, so that's around 17 degrees Fahrenheit. I had to use the snow traction mode to get back here. It's very bright out, so it's a good day to shoot with neutral density or ND filters. There's a bridge here, so that's where I'm going to set up my shots. This being winter, the sun is low in the horizon, making for really long shadows across the snow. It's bright, so to capture more shadow detail, I'm using ND filters. ND filters reduce the amount of light entering a lens, so it allows you to make longer exposures. I bought a set of 58mm Tiffin ND filters for my Mamiya 645E. It includes a 0.6, 0.9, and 1.2 filter. The 4-pocket bag comes with 3 filters, and I had an extra 3.0, so I tossed that in. The camera I'm using today is my Mamiya 645E medium format film camera. I'm shooting Tri-X at ISO 400 like I usually do. This is one of my favorite cameras. It's solid and durable, simple to use, and the 80mm lens is nice and sharp. I'm using the Mamiya's internal light meter for this shoot. I almost always use a handheld meter, but I wanted to keep the variables to a minimum and let the camera do the exposure work. As an aside, the 645's internal meter works really well, which is handy for urban and street work. Here's the camera setup for the first shot. The exposure is without a filter, so you can see the lack of shadow detail and contrast in the final image. One thing I'll say about the Mamiya, the shutter goes off like a shotgun. This camera is loud. Now I've moved onto the bridge and I have a 0.9 filter on the lens. This will keep the shutter open longer since I'm keeping the f-stop constant at f22. There's some good shadows and contrast on the bridge, and the ND filter will help me capture them. A 0.9 ND filter takes the exposure down 3 stops. I always try and shoot with a tripod using ND filters. With really dark glass, a tripod's a necessity. There's a stream below, so I'm going to the other side to set up and get some more shots. I'm down here to get another shot of the bridge. There's some loose dogs running around, and one approached me on the bridge. Wasn't all that friendly. Clouds are starting to roll in, but it's still bright. ND filters aren't effective if the light isn't bright and very contrasting. Look downstream. There's one of the loose dogs, and I saw his owner about a half-mile back. This is the last setup today. Even though it's cold, it's calm and peaceful here. I'm going to use the 0.6 and the 0.9 ND filters. You can also stack ND filters for different combinations. This lets you do a lot with just a few filters. This turned out to be a good day. I'd like to stay and shoot another roll, but my fingers are freezing since it's hard to wear gloves when you're shooting. I'm going to head back and develop the negatives using Ilfosol 3 at ISO 400. Well, thanks for watching, and if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. This is Jeff, and I hope to see you again.